Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining today's ThriveWell webinar, brought to you by Excellus BlueCross BlueShield. My name is Katie Keller-Burgess, and I am part of the wellbeing team here at the Health Plan. And I am so thrilled to have you here with us today to learn more about the ThriveWell program that is available to eligible subscribers and spouses. So ThriveWell is a digital home base that is really helping to provide our members with the tools and resources needed to make small, everyday changes to your lifestyle that are really focused in on the areas of well-being that you want to improve the most. Whether that be trying to get more movement and physical activity in throughout your day, maybe trying to eat better, trying to manage your stress and mental well-being. Whatever it is, ThriveWell is here to help. So what we plan to do here today is walk through an overview of the ThriveWell program in its entirety. We're going to start off with how to register a ThriveWell account, whether it is for you as the subscriber of the health plan or potentially your spouse if they're eligible as well. And after we get through that registration process, we will go into a live demo of the platform, really walking through the various ways that you as a member can engage within the ThriveWell program to really better support your well-being. Because when our members have the tools and resources they need to build healthy habits and support their well-being, everybody benefits. Now, just a few housekeeping items that I do want to start us off with here today. Please note that today's webinar is being recorded and it will be housed on our Excellus BlueCross BlueShield YouTube page within the next week or two, if you ever need to reference it in the future. All right, that second housekeeping item, as mentioned, is participants' microphones and cameras are automatically disabled. So if you have any questions at any point throughout today's webinar, please enter them into the chat feature. And once again, at the end, I'll be able to help answer those. All right, before we dive into it, I do want to preface this webinar by stating that the availability of the ThriveWell program does vary by contract. So program eligibility as well as the benefit time period vary as well. Now, we do encourage you to either log into your Excellus BlueCross BlueShield online account to confirm eligibility, or you can always call that customer care number that's located on the back of your health insurance card, and one of our customer care reps would be happy to help answer any benefit eligibility question that you may have. All right, so what we are going to start off with here today is a nice 3-minute overview video of the ThriveWell program. It is going to talk about the fact that the ThriveWell program is powered through our relationship with Personify Health. So Personify Health is the platform or app that the program ThriveWell is housed through. So kick back, relax, and once again, enjoy this nice 3-minute overview video.
Introducing ThriveWell by Excellus BlueCross BlueShield. Because better health isn't just a goal, it's a journey. Excellus BlueCross BlueShield is partnering with Personify Health, the leader in innovative health and well-being engagement with a proven track record. With ThriveWell, you'll experience a personalized well-being program that supports you in your journey to better health, all included as part of your Excellus BlueCross BlueShield plan. ThriveWell gives you access to all the tools and resources you need to live a healthier life, no matter what you're interested in or what you need to work on. Wherever you are on your health journey, we'll be right beside you every step of the way. Our wellness program offers a variety of opportunities, from tracking your activity, checking your sleep patterns, learning about healthy living, and much more. Small steps lead to big changes. We'll help you make small, everyday changes to your well-being that are focused on the areas you want to improve the most. The best place to start is by taking the Health Check Survey. This confidential short survey provides a clear snapshot of your health and will give you a personalized report and recommended actions to take. Tell us what you're interested in learning more about, and we'll provide you with daily cards offering quick tips that help you meet your health goals. These daily cards are uniquely matched to your interests and habits. You'll learn how to improve in the areas that are important to you. You can also use the digital coaching tool Journeys to make simple changes to your health, one small step at a time. Maybe you want to reduce your stress, be more mindful, get more sleep, improve your financial well-being. Whatever habit you're working on, we've got you covered. Want to convert your goals into healthy habits? Practicing healthy habits and tracking these small actions every day can help you make big changes over time. This is where your tracking device comes in. Pick the device that works for you, connect it to your ThriveWell account, and automatically track your steps, sleep, activity minutes, and more. It's that easy. As you make progress toward your goals, you'll earn points for all those daily wins. Small changes every day can help you feel healthier, happier, and more energetic. With ThriveWell, you'll build healthy habits and experience the lifelong rewards of better health and well-being. Enroll in ThriveWell by visiting join.personifyhealth.com/ThriveWell to get started today.
All right. So hopefully a nice little overview video once again that provides some clarity on the ThriveWell program in general. In the chat, I'm actually going to place a link for that video once again if interested in viewing it in the future or maybe sharing it with others. Now, as mentioned, what we are going to do next is walk through initially how to register and get started with your ThriveWell account. So there are two ways to initially sign up for ThriveWell. The first is through your Excellus BlueCross BlueShield online account. And the second way is through the unique link that you see listed here on this slide, which is join.personifyhealth.com/register. So once again, these are the only two ways to initially set up and create your ThriveWell account. And we'll walk through both of these in more detail over the next few slides. Starting off with sign up option 1, which is to do so through your Excellus BlueCross BlueShield online account. So with that being said, you can go to excellusbcbs.com/login, and it is going to bring you to this webpage where if you have already created your online account with Excellus, you can simply enter your username and password to log in. Or if you need to create an online account with Excellus, you can do so directly from this page as well by clicking on the Register and Create Account button. It should take no more than 5 minutes to get your Excellus BlueCross BlueShield online account created. I do want to call out that you will need your subscriber ID from your member ID card, so it's always best to have that handy when setting up that online account. Once you're logged into your online account, at the top of your member dashboard, there will be tabs to choose from, one of which is the Health and Wellness tab. So once you click on that tab, there's going to be a drop-down menu box, and underneath the Health and Wellness programs, if you have access to ThriveWell, you will be able to click on the ThriveWell link listed under that Health and Wellness programs. So once you click on that ThriveWell link, it is going to bring you to this ThriveWell landing page, which is going to provide you more information about the ThriveWell program in general, ways you can engage within it. We'll have that nice little video that we just went through. And from this page, you can see there is a blue Experience ThriveWell button. When I click on that button, it is going to single sign on over to Personify Health and bring me to the registration landing page. So when you go through this option, your name and member ID number will already be pre-populated here. You will be able to read through the terms and conditions for Personify Health. And then step 3 will be to create your Personify Health account by entering your email address and creating your password. Now, once you have finished registering, you'll get this nice little pop-up saying you're all set, and you can either click on the blue Take Me There to bring me to personifyhealth.com and log in, or you can download the Personify Health app and download and once again log in with that username and password that you just created. So that is option 1. Next, going through option number 2 of using that direct link to once again potentially register that ThriveWell account. And that is join.personifyhealth.com ThriveWell. So I did just put that in the chat again. But once again, if you go to that unique link, join.personifyhealth.com/register, it is going to bring you to the registration landing page. If you go through this method, you will have to enter your first and last name as they appear on your member ID card, as well as the member ID, which is the 9-digit suffix from your member ID card. And then if you are the subscriber on your health plan, it will be a 00. And if you are the spouse, it will be a 01. Be sure not to include the 3-letter prefix before that member ID number. But once again, that would be that 11 digits that you would need to enter there, as well as additional information such as your date of birth, country and region, etc. You would then need to agree to the terms and conditions. Once again, create your username through your email and create your password. And then once you finish, same thing, you'd get that nice pop-up that you're all set, where once again, you'd be able to go to personifyhealth.com with the Take Me There button, or encouraged to download that Personify Health app if interested in engaging through that method. So once again, those are the 2 ways to register. Next, we're going to go into how to log in then. So once you go through either of those 2 methods to initially register your account, you can then log in by going to personifyhealth.com and entering that username and password that you just created, or once again, downloading the Personify Health app and selecting that sign in, once again, entering that username and password that you just created. So the app icon looks like this, as you see here on the screen for reference. And once again, you can see that email that you just entered, password, is what you would use to sign in. I do want to call out, it is important to note that you cannot create your account or sign in for the first time directly through the Personify Health webpage or the Personify Health app. So once again, you're not able to search for an organization in the Personify Health webpage or app to sign up. You can only sign into the app after you've created your account through one of those 2 methods that we just reviewed. And then with that being said, I recognize we're going to go through a lot here today. We'll have time for questions at the end, but if you do have questions in the future, you can always once again call the customer care number on the back of your health insurance card for things around eligibility of the program, password reset. But if you have any questions relative to the ThriveWell program, such as how to navigate the program, how to earn points, etc., you can always contact Personify Health directly, whether it be through their live chat or through phone call or email. So I'll place a screenshot of that nice reference point at the end as well. But what we are going to do next, as mentioned, is walk through the live demo of the ThriveWell program. So once again, once you've registered your account, you can then log in by going to personifyhealth.com or downloading that Personify Health app. So for the purpose of this demo, we are going to walk through the web experience. You can see, excuse me, when I log in, I am going to be brought to my member dashboard. So at the top, it's recognizing me as that Excellus BlueCross BlueShield member. There are various tabs to choose from at the top that we'll walk through. At the top of your member dashboard, based on your benefit eligibility time period, for those that renewed on January 1st, there is a new points and levels game associated with your member experience. So we'll walk through that in a little more detail. When you continue to scroll down on your member dashboard, there's going to be suggested ways to engage within the platform. So you can see here this first snapshot of just a highlight of what the program is, that the ThriveWell program provides a personalized well-being experience to help you get and stay healthy, that tracking your healthy habits and behaviors can of course offer a wide range of benefits, both physically, psychologically, mentally, and then, participating in the healthy activities throughout the year to earn points, as well as potentially bragging rights with friends and experience the lifelong benefits and rewards of better health and well-being. Now, I do want to note that the rewards component, based on the eligibility of the plan, for the purpose of this demo, the points and milestones reached do not equate to actual rewards earned. It is more of the rewards intrinsically for engaging in those healthy behaviors. But We'll talk through a little bit more about that rewards component in just a little bit, but you can see once again this carousel of suggested initiatives. If I click got it, it's going to bring me to the next suggested initiative. So there's an upcoming 7-day step challenge that I can elect to join in on. I can always scroll and there's an additional toggle with arrows to once again see some additional suggested initiatives, such as completing that health check assessment that the video alluded to, looking and learning more about Blue 365, which is an online deal and discount marketplace for Excellus members on things such as gym membership, healthy eating discounts, and more. We also have things such as live monthly webinars with internal experts, so promotion of our upcoming webinars. And then another thing on the daily carousel are these daily tips. So each day when you log into your ThriveWell account, you'll have 2 daily tips that provide short, digestible tidbits of information regarding a health topic. So you can see for this daily tip, it's around healthy eating. And once again, you can see very short, digestible info relative to that I am hopefully able to read through, take something from, and implement into my daily routine to support my well-being. So you can see there's a nice little star and points associated with it. So we'll get back to that in a little bit. But if I click got it, it's going to bring me to my next daily card. You can see I just got a little notification that I got those points. Same thing, this one's being around getting more active throughout my day. Some nice little tips there. So same thing, I can click got it. It'll bring me to the next suggested initiative or activity. So nice little way to come in each day engaged to just get that information to help engage in those healthier behaviors and patterns. Now, when I continue to scroll down on my member dashboard, we can see I have quick access to some of the ways to engage within the platform, such as tracking my activity, whether that be with my stats and steps, sleep, active minutes, etc., participating in any challenges for a little fun, friendly competition, any journeys that we'll walk through, any of the suggested actions. Once again, a nice little snapshot there of ways to engage, any of the healthy habits that you're trying to track and stay on top of, as well as any of the recently viewed benefits. So any of these things here on your dashboard you can access directly from the top and the tab. So for the purpose of this demo, we're going to walk through these tabs and really highlight once again ways you can engage to support your well-being. First, starting off with the Home tab. So once again, Stats is available to track from under that Home tab. So if I click on that, it's going to bring me to the Stats landing page where I'm able to track activities such as steps, sleep, active or mindful minutes, any workouts. Maybe I'm trying to focus in more on my nutrition with calories consumed or calories burned. My weight, waist circumference or hip circumference, biometric measurements such as my blood pressure, cholesterol, glucose, or A1C. So a really nice snapshot, if you will, to be able to come in and track many of these components to help stay on top of your health and well-being. When I scroll down to this, on the bottom of this page, you can see there is a blue Connect My Devices or Apps button. When I click on that, you can see it brings me to the listing of all the devices and apps that Personify Health is able to sync with, whether that be Apple Health, Aura, Fitbit, Garmin. When I click on the device or app, it'll bring me to those specific instructions for that one specifically. So once again, if wanting to sync my activity to help stay on top of it, I can easily do so. Now, if you don't have a wearable device but are still interested in tracking your type of activity, you can do so manually. So you can see for steps, sleep, mindful minutes, workouts, you're able to click on the blue track button. I'm able to select a date going back up to 2 weeks and manually enter my steps if interested, for example. So I can say that today I've hit 10,000 steps, or I can go back and enter that. You can see it gives me a nice little notification. I've earned some points for tracking my healthy habit. So a nice way to come in and manually track if interested. Up next under the Home tab are healthy habits. So Personify Health has a large library of healthy habits that you are able to track to stay on top of, help stay motivated with. So when I click on the Healthy Habits tab, it's going to bring me to any of my active healthy habits that I am currently trying to track and stay on top of. I can go to the second tab of suggested. So this could be based on my areas of interest or maybe that health check survey that I have area of room to improve upon. Or you can always toggle to the View All tab. And this provides you the listing of all the different healthy habits Personify Health has available around energy, focus, drive, or health situations. So you can always filter to a specific topic. Maybe I'm somebody who's trying to improve my sleep habits. And once again, when I select that filtered topic, it's going to bring me all of the healthy habits relative to that. So say I am somebody who's trying to be better about not using a device before bed. So if I see the healthy habit, I can easily toggle it on from gray. Now it goes to blue. And now when I go back to my active healthy habits and I scroll down, we can see it's listed there. So these healthy habits are meant to be simple, but a way to come in, track that you did that healthy habit throughout your day. Once again, you can see I earned some points for doing so. And once again, having this day over day visual really helps to stay accountable, has some psychological benefits to really help you stay in tune with those healthy habits. Up next, under the Home tab, we're going to walk through, once again, we'll come back to the rewards in just a little bit, but the My Actions. And this brings you to a nice snapshot, once again, of ways that you can engage within the platform, how to earn some points along the way. So a nice place to come if really just starting off and looking for ways to help engage with that platform. Up next is the Health tab. So first, starting off with Journeys. Now, journeys are daily self guided courses that really help you once again build upon those healthy habits by providing that short, digestible tidbits of information relative to that topic. When I scroll down on that Journeys page, you can see all the different topics that Journeys are available for, whether it's trying to get more active, trying to eat better, sleep better, brain health, mental health and well being, or managing stress, productivity, relationships, family well being, etc. So, say I scroll through and I see a topic that is maybe something I'm interested in. Let's see here. We'll give an example of 8 days, kind of the steps to do so, and the healthy habit associated with this journey. So if I think it's a good fit for me, you can see from this landing page, there's a blue start button that I can click on, and it's going to bring me to my first step. So each step is a day within the journey, and you can see it brings me to that initial first step where it's providing me that little bit of information, if you will, around that topic. This one specifically around adaptation, and once again, providing more information around the bones, joints. So I can simply read through here, hopefully take some information and implement it into my daily routine and lifestyle. So if I scroll down and click the blue got it after I've read through it, you can see now I've just earned 1 of 10. So it's 1 of 10 steps completed. Once again, each day is a step, if you will. And I just earned some points, once again, for completing that journey step. So each day I can come in, learn a little bit more about this topic, hopefully instill some of those healthier habits into my daily routine to improve upon my well being. Up next under the Health tab is the My Care checklist. So this is where you can come to really have your health at a glance by viewing your past or upcoming healthcare activities as you see. You can set helpful reminders for yourself and once again, really just use it as a nice tidbit to once again stay on top of your preventive care. So things such as your dental checkup, your annual well visit with your provider, maybe some upcoming screenings or vaccines that you may be due for if interested. So, for example, I myself always forget when my last dental checkup was, so I can always come in here. I can go to add an appointment date. Say I just got my dental screening done a few weeks ago. I can select the date, click save, and now when I go back to my care checklist, you can see I just earned some points for attesting that I received that dental care checkup, but it'll say that I have a green check mark, I'm up to date, and then, within that next 6 month time period when my next dental cleaning would be up, it would give me that reminder to get that done. So nice way to, once again, stay on top of your preventive care. Up next under the Health tab is surveys. So here's where you can come to take that health check survey that the video mentioned. So when I come there, whether I click on the link or the start button, it's going to bring me to the health check survey landing page. letting me know that this survey takes no more than 5 to 10 minutes to complete, that my responses are, of course, confidential, really just helping to provide more of that customized experience within the platform to support your well being. So, you will answer questions relative to your current lifestyle habits, behavior patterns, etc. And once again, it's going to provide you some of the ways that you can engage within the platform relative to where you have areas of opportunity that you can work on to support that well being. And then if interested, there is also a couple guides under the health tab if you're looking to focus in more on sleep and or nutrition. Really, once again, looking at your current behavior patterns around there, what your goals are, and can really help to provide a more customized, personalized plan to support those areas. Up next, the social tab. First thing I want to go into here is challenges. So, if you are someone that needs that little bit of extra friendly competition, motivation to stay on top of your healthy habits, you're able to click on that challenges menu, and then it'll bring you to the challenge landing page where you can see some of the available challenges upcoming. But I can always create a challenge. So, if I click on that blue create button, I'm able to see some of the personal canned step challenges that are available. Or when I scroll down, there's a variety of, once again, those healthy habit challenges that I can look to participate in. So I can select from any of the categories such as drive, energy, focus, or health situations. We'll choose focus, for example. Once I select the category, I can then choose a topic. So based on that category, we can see some of the topics here is around being productive, learning new things, managing stress. So let's click on the managing stress, for example, as a topic. And then it's going to give me a listing of, once again, all the different healthy habit challenges around that category and topic. So maybe I am somebody that really needs to be better about getting outside, getting some fresh air. So when I click on a suggested healthy habit challenge, it's going to bring me to the landing page to learn more about that challenge, including the length. I can view the challenge rules in more detail. If I think this is a good challenge for me, I can click on the blue next button. From there, I can add a little personal message for myself, if you will, and look to create it. So I click on that blue create button, and it's going to bring me then to the challenge landing page. So I just earned some points for creating my own personal challenge. And you can see once again, it's going to bring me to the landing page where I can invite other players. So if I click on that blue invite players button, any of my friends or network I have already set up within Personify Health should be there and I can easily add them. They'll get an email advising that you're, challenging them to a little friendly competition. And if they accept, then they'd be listed under this leaderboard over here. There's a little in challenge chat that once again, you may be able to provide that little bit of extra friendly competition and get them motivated along the way. So nice, great way to engage within the platform as well as others there. Now, also under the social tab, if you are looking to build your friend network, if you will, within Personify Health, you can do so by going social and then friends. Here, where once again, you can see if I scroll down, I'm able to add or invite friends. So if I want to invite maybe some peers, when I click on that blue invite friends, if I have peers, coworkers that I know have ThriveWell through the company sponsored health plan, I can always enter their email address to send them an invite to try to encourage them to join in. But I also want to call out the second tab here of friends and family. So you are able to invite up to 10 members not on the Excellus Health Plan to be part of the ThriveWell experience. I will say it's not the full experience that you as a member have, but if you invite them and they elect to engage, they still have access to some of those healthy habit challenges. So a nice way to include others, maybe such as dependents on your health plan, to participate in those healthy habits. So you would enter their first and last name as well as their email address, and then they would get an email to sign up. And once again, anytime you do a challenge and you want them to be involved, you can easily add them in based on that network that you've created. Up next, we're going to go into the media tab. So Personify Health has a large library of on-demand short videos regarding a variety of health topics. You can filter by topic, as you see, whether it's emotional balance, health situations, healthy eating, meditation, etc. So let's select physical activity, for example. You can see once I select the topic, it'll bring me that listing of applicable on-demand videos. You can see the length does vary. We have some as short as a couple minutes, some more, as long as 20 minutes, giving more of those actual exercises or movements that you can be doing. So really nice library, if you will, once again, if interested in engaging within those videos. And then under the More tab, the My Profile I wanted to highlight, as here's where you can come to update any information relative to you. You can always update a picture. You can tell your friends about yourself, add friends from this page. Once again, connect a device if interested. You can enter your goals for yourself, attest to being nicotine free, etc. So another great place to start if interested in really getting that profile set up. And then the last tab that I wanted to walk through before going into that rewards page is the benefits tab. So here's where you can come to find and learn more about some additional benefits available through your Excellus BlueCross BlueShield membership, or once again, additional programs available through ThriveWell. As mentioned, Blue 365, this benefit tile here, if you click on it, it's going to provide information once again around Blue 365, that it's that online deal and discount marketplace for Excellus BlueCross BlueShield members to access, deals on gym memberships, access deals on fitness, nutrition deals, vision, hearing deals. So great way to help support your well-being with those deals and discounts. If you click the Start Now button, it'll bring you to our internal landing page to learn more, and then you can set up that Blue 365 account for free to access those deals and discounts. So great benefit to be aware of. Also, under that benefits tab, as mentioned, you have access to our monthly live webinars with internal experts. So if I click on the Excel Your Well webinar tile, we can see that each month there is going to be a promotional flyer listed. So for the January Wellbeing webinar, when I click on that flyer, it brings me to the promo flyer. So this month we are focusing in on how to rewire your routine, really the psychology behind building healthy habits with Dr. Amory Mikowski, one of our behavioral health medical directors here at the Health Plan, and that's taking place on Thursday, January 29th. So from this promo flyer, there is a direct link to register or a QR code to register. But once again, directly from that benefit tile, if you click on the blue Start Now button, each month it will direct you to that corresponding upcoming webinar that you're able to easily register for and get on your calendars if interested in learning more about that specific topic. Also under here is microlearning. So the well-being microlearnings, once again, some additional avenues to help engage with topics such as menopause, overdosing in naloxone, value of preventive care, etc. So once you click on one of these links, it'll bring you to our platform that once again provides more information relative to that topic. You can see, for example, in the menopause one, when I scroll down, just some nice, simple information, engaging ways to learn more about that topic, some true and false flashcards, things like that. So always great resource to be able to access if interested in learning more about any of those topics within the micro learnings. And then also underneath that benefits tab, I wanted to call out access to additional programs available through ThriveWell, being Headspace as well as FoodSmart. So Headspace, if not familiar, is a digital app and platform that helps to support mental well-being, including a variety of activities as well as, meditations, etc., to help focus in on sleep, focus, movement. So if you click on that Headspace benefit tile, it will provide you information on how to enroll or potentially link a Headspace account if you already have one, including how to enroll. Once again, you will need your subscriber ID, as well as, if you are the subscriber, the 00 at the end of that 9-digit number, and then 01 if you are the spouse. But once again, clicking that Start Now will bring you to headspace.com to either create and or link that account. So if interested in really accessing this benefit to better support your mental well-being, feel free to do so. And once again, do want to call out that benefit does vary, but if available, it will be listed under that benefits tab. And then the last benefit, Food Smart. So if you are somebody that is really looking to focus in on your eating habits and patterns, Food Smart is a great digital platform that really helps to make those sustainable changes to your eating behaviors through a NutriQuiz. You can get a customized recipe searches, grocery list that you can easily bring with you to the grocery store, and really learn more about how to support your well-being holistically through what you are consuming with your diet and beverages. So Food Smart is another really great resource to be able to hone in on that eating habits if interested. All right, so that is what I wanted to get through within the benefits um, tab, if you will. And then the last thing I wanted to highlight once again is this rewards tab. So once again, eligible employees based on your renewal period may have gone to this points and levels game. So if I click on the rewards from under that home tab, or once again, this rewards little box on my member dashboard, we can see it's going to provide me a little snapshot of the points that I have accumulated throughout my benefit year, noting that benefit availability does vary as well as the time period varies. But once again, I can always click down, see how many points that I've earned. And if I click on that tab, it's going to bring me to the rewards page. Once again, letting me know about the program in general. And as I engage within the platform, as you've seen through this demo, I earn points along the way. So every time I earn points, this line and bar here is going to accumulate. When I hit 7,000 points, I've hit level 1. When I hit 25,000 points, level 2, 40,000 points, level 3, and that final 60,000 points, level 4. Really just providing kind of more of that gamification once again with this points and levels game to help you stay on top of engaging in the platform and support your healthy habits and well-being. I do want to call out once again, this points and levels game is available upon contract renewal in 2026. And I do want to note that the points and milestones reached do not equate to actual rewards earned unless something is going on specifically through your employer. But when you do continue to scroll down on this rewards page, you can see all the different ways to engage within the platform to earn those rewards. So maybe you are somebody that's, competitive. You have a coworker that you're saying, hey, who can hit level 4 first, right? Based on the amount of points you've earned throughout your year. So when you scroll down, once again, different ways you can earn points, whether it's engaging in physical activity, tracking your steps or any of your workouts. If you continue to scroll down, we mentioned those daily cards. So each day when you come in, there'll be 2 daily cards at 20 points each that you can, once again, click through, read, hopefully implement something. You can see engaging in those challenges. When I created that personal challenge as that example, I earned 50 points. When I once again reach different challenge goals or milestones, I'm able to earn some points as well. We can see the different kind of cadences. I can earn things monthly, quarterly, potentially one time. Engaging in Headspace, if available, earns me points. When I went to my profile, I'm able to set a goal or my interest or complete that nicotine-free agreement. I can earn some points there. That journey that I did, for example, I completed that journey step, so I earned some points. And then quarterly, I am able to complete journeys to earn some points there. I can enter my measurements, for some points, or complete the video or audio experience under that media tab to earn points. That My Care checklist, as mentioned, we did that completing the dental checkup. I earned some points there. Or if I attest to any of the other My Care checklist items that you see. If I'm tracking nutrition, once again, some sleep habits, completing that health check survey gives me points. Or if I want to track any of those healthy habits. So nice, really kind of snapshot, if you will, of the different ways you can engage, earn points along the way to really help stay on top of those healthy habits and behaviors. So with that being said, I know this was a lot of information to get through, very high level in terms of the platform and how you can engage. I truly hope everyone was able to learn something from today and really better engage within ThriveWell to support you personally and what you are looking to improve upon. So that was a very high level overview. My key takeaway is to, make sure you sign up, log in, see how this platform can best support you. But with the remaining time, I do want to open it up for any questions that anyone may have. So once again, I do encourage you within the chat of the meeting, feel free to go in there and once again, input any questions. And I did put in a nice snapshot of, once again, some of the go-to questions and tech support if in the future. So let's see here. We do have a couple questions already. In the media tab, can you mark specific videos as favorites so that you can go back to them multiple times? That is a great, great question. I will say when you come in, there's not necessarily a way to favorite them, if you will, but once again, you can sort by topic and once again be able to easily access them there. But unfortunately, no way to really favorite them and have them handy. But I do recommend kind of having that topic filtered just to really help make sure that it's what you are interested in. Next question, how do we log in? I may have missed, so there's two different ways to initially register the account. One is through your Excellus online account. The other way is going to the direct link of join.personifyhealth.com/ThriveWell. So I just put that in the chat again. So once you register your ThriveWell account through one of those two methods, you can then go to personifyhealth.com and log in with that username and password that you created, or you can download the Personify Health app and enter the username and password that you created there as well. So I'll go back actually to that slides just to help kind of walk through that in a little bit more detail here. Let me just open that up. All right, so with that being said, once again, two ways here to initially get started. So through that online account at excellusbcbs.com/login, under the health and wellness tab, there'll be that ThriveWell link, or directly through that unique link, and that is to register. But once registered, once again, go to personifyhealth.com or download that Personify Health app and log in using the username and password that you created through one of those two methods to initially register. Any other questions? Feel free to put them in the chat. Happy to help address at this time. Where was Food Smart again? Great question. Under the benefits tab. So once you log in to your ThriveWell account, the various tab at the top, benefits. When you scroll down to the bottom, it will be under usually recently viewed or whatnot, or maybe saved at the bottom all the way. So when you scroll all the way down, you should see Food Smart as well as potentially Headspace for Work if you have that available. So each of them, once again, when you click on that and you click the blue Start Now buttons, will bring you to how to register for that specific platform if interested. All right. Well, thank you all so much for attending here today. Once again, I truly appreciate your time. Hopefully, you're able to learn something, to engage within the platform, and really support your well-being. That's really what I'm hoping to help, inspire others to do, is really just make those meaningful changes throughout your day to, in the long run, support your well-being. So thank you again. Once again, this was recorded, will be placed on our Excellus BlueCross BlueShield YouTube page within the next week or two, so feel free to reference there if needed. And we hope to see you back again for one of our upcoming well-being webinars this year. Appreciate it. Hope everyone has a good day. Bye, everyone.